What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Biggie's Comics, coming back at you with another contest video. This time the contest video is for a channel called Now's the Time For. Adam, awesome dude. If you guys haven't are not subbed to him, you really need to check him out. He does a whole range of things with his channel. He does comic books, but he also does video games. He also has this series where he creates wrestling characters, and they're based on YouTubers' names, which is pretty cool. He puts them against each other in the wrestling ring. You know, it's pretty funny stuff. Great guy, great channel, very diverse channel, really cool. He's having 100+ subs contest. He's already at 123 subs. Congratulations, Adam. 123, that's cool. And sorry for being so late with this video. Just so many things were going on. There's so many contests going out there, and I'm trying to squeeze them in between my videos that I make also. So if you guys haven't checked them out, there's going to be a link in the description below. Finally able to do that. My laptop is back to 100% the way it was. So please give him a sub. He's a cool dude. He comments on I don't know how many people are subs, but I've seen a few of our subs that have him. So guys, just give him a sub, check his channel out. I'm gonna have the link in the description. And for this contest, he wanted to show us to show between 5 and 10 dark covers, what we think are dark covers. And I gotta tell you, that was pretty hard to do. I was looking for a couple hours actually through my boxes, and it was kind of hard for me to decide what I think is dark or not, you know, because I don't have many issues where there's the death of characters on the cover, so that was pretty hard to find. But I hope you like what I got, you know. So let's start. First, I'm gonna show you a couple of dark covers also, but they're gonna be some 90s cheese, like everyone says. All right. Shadowhawk 2 #1. That's a dark cover, bro. You know, straight up, all you see is the black and silver there. So to me, I consider that dark. All right. The next book is another 90s cheese. Shadowhawk 3. This is like his third series, but it was like a 4-book series. Again, this dark cover. All you see is like the shadow silhouette, so I consider that a dark cover. All right. The next book I got here, I've showed this before, but this is Arkham Manor #1. This is a variant cover. To me, that's a dark cover because of the way, you know, they just, you know, all those like zombie type hands and, you know, just choking him and getting at Batman. So that to me was pretty dark. So all right, the next one here is another cover that I consider dark. This is Batman New 52 #39. To me, that's a straight up dark ass cover because, you know, the Joker is just basically made a chair for himself of dead bodies, you know, and he's just laughing on top of the dead bodies, you know. So to me, that's actually sick. More than dark is sick, you know. All right. And the next one we have here is this one here. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight #60. This is part of the Night Quest story arc, and it's what it depicts is dark, you know. Bruce Wayne's, you know, Bane broke his back, so it's one of his darkest times, you know. So that cover definitely shows, you know, how Bruce is going, you know, and you see Alfred walking away from him, and, you know, it depicts a dark picture, dark time in Bruce Wayne's life, you know. The next book, Detective Comics 628, straight up the cover, you know, it's a dark cover. You know, you can see Batman's cape flowing out the window, and, you know, you just get the little piece of his face right there, so it's a pretty dark cover to me. All right. I took two routes between the dark, like actual cover that's actually dark, or something that I consider like a dark image, you know, like something where death is usually dark. So, you know, so I try to pick books like that. All right, the next one is here. It's part 2 of 3 of The Many Deaths of Batman, number 434. To me, that's dark because, you know, they're in a morgue and you see all these dead bodies, all people dressed up as Batman, you know, so that's a pretty dark image there, you know, seeing all that death. All right, let me move them out. stack is getting big. I definitely got more than 5 books, bro. The next one here, I've shown this before too, but you know, it depicts death right here. You know, this is new 52 features and number 46. That's the death of Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond. You know, that straight up is a dark cover. You know, he's dead on her arms. You see the bullet holes there, all the blood all around. So that's pretty dark cover right there. Now we're gonna take you back a little bit with this one here, Uncanny X-Men number 251. That right there is it's a dark cover to me. You know, they basically have Wolverine up, like, you know, he's not in the cross mode because, you know, it's an X, but it states the same image, basically. You know what I'm saying? So all the skulls on the bottom there, you know, it's awesome, you know, iconic X-Men cover. And, you know, it's dark. I consider it dark. The next one here is Wolverine number 43. Another awesome, you know, cover from back in the, you know, early 90s, 91, I believe it was. That's a dark cover right there. You know, Wolverine's hunched on the bottom there, all bloody and beat up, and just that crazy guy standing over him with a knife. You know, if that doesn't say dark to me, I don't know what does. All right, let me get these out. Now, the next book, this one's here, The New Avengers number 1, David Finch. Nice dark cover of the Avengers there, you know, with the lightning in the background, and all you see is their shadow, their silhouettes, only the little pieces of them light up. So it's pretty cool cover. This is right before the, you know, before their relaunch. You know that when Spider-Woman was in the Avengers, Spider-Man joined, Wolverine was an Avenger at that time also. Pretty cool. This actually happened after the last Avengers run that ended at, I believe it was 500. All right. And the next 2 books, I don't know if you're going to consider them dark, but, you know, it's a black cover. Spider-Man number 1. You know, everyone has this book right here, but I never got to show them. These are books I had in my collection for a long time, and I didn't get to show them, so I figured I'd show them in this video. You know, the whole cover is black. That's the black edition one. I think that's the second printing. I'm not sure if it's the first or second. I know they come in a few different colors, you know. Again, can't go wrong. Todd McFarlane. You know, the whole background is black, but the costume, you know, is there. Then he swipes himself again, McFarlane, in the same you know, in the same run. This is issue number 13. He does it again, but this time, you know, he's in the black suit, you know, and he has all the spiders around him. So, you know, it's a pretty dark cover, I believe. You know. Now we're getting down to the end. My last 2 books, the ones I think are the darkest and some of my favorite covers of all time. This is Spider-Man number 31. Web of Spider-Man number 31. This is the first part of Kraven's Last Hunt. To me, that's a dark cover there, because, you know, Spider-Man is like in a net, and the, you know, the guy got a gun pointing right at him, almost falling off the building. So it depicts a dark image, you know. And this one's cool because, yeah, I know you guys seen this before. This one is signed by Michael Zeck, you know, the cover artist. Awesome, you know. And then my last dark cover is, let me get it out of the way because this book is slabbed, so it's gonna take up a lot of space. It's part of that same series, Web of Spider-Man number 32. It's part of Kraven's Last Hunt also. Mike Zeck cover. To me, that's the ultimate dark one there, because they, you know, they buried him alive basically. He's digging himself out of a grave, and with the rain in the background and the mud, and you know, if that doesn't say dark to you, I don't know what does. Awesome cover. You know, I had this book from when I was a kid, and I sent it out to get graded. This is signed by Michael Zeck and Bob McLeod, and they came back from PGX with a authenticated signatures for both of them at an 8.0. white pages, you know, so I'm pretty happy with that grade, considering, you know, I had this book when I was a kid, you know. So that's it. That's the books I chose. Those are my darkest covers that I believe, you know. I even lost count how many of them. I showed about, I think, 13, 14 books. Guys, if you guys haven't checked them out, now's the time for. That's what the channel's called. His name is Adam. Cool dude. I'm going to have a link in the description below. He's at 123 subs, but we can give him some more. And that's it, guys. Until next video. Peace. Just carry on, don't
choice. Every time you hear the sound of my voice, just know